And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Oakland Athletics. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Paul Blackburn. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Barry Larkin stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Larkin gone on the play. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Barry Larkin.
Well, this guy commands a lot of attention, both at the plate and on the bases. When you talk about that game-changing speed, it really is a distraction. And I tell you what, when I had teammates that had that kind of speed, I loved hitting behind them because, many times they were in scoring position, so easier RBIs to get. Nice player right here, leading the National League in stolen bases.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Matt McClain with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And stepping in is the speedy Curtis Granderson. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Simmons. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And today's starter, Nick Lodolo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Tapped softly on the ground. Morgan whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bradley waits. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. McLean brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Mark McGuire up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Fair ball.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Justin Upton at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. And gone. He'll circle the bases. His 11th of the year. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now batting Robinson Cano. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. That's the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. You're watching A's baseball on the Show Bay Area. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. The pitch. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Rocketed out towards right center. Nice grab.
Well, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's Andrelton Simmons. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Knocks it down.
Batting seven.
Here's Tony Kemp.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Simmons gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, right side. And it is gone. He circles the bases, his second of the year. It's 4-0.
Playing with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Ripped on the ground to second. Morgan on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's Manny Pena. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here is Herrera. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering misses the mark. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change. Goto's bullpen. Nick Lodolo out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Buck Farmer. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Justin Upton.
Buck Farmer.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We played 2 full. It's the A's 7 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. The right-hander back to work. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's 6 straight set down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter,
Spencer Steen, the next to hit for the Reds. Steen starting as the designated hitter in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cano makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
the right fielder, TJ Friedel.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, TJ Friedel. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And first offering is fouled off. Friedel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bradley squeezes it, and that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati, not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Robinson Cano. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now it's Andrelton Simmons. Reached on an infield single his first time. Slow roller to third. McLean tosses across to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Farmer in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2013. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
His hit for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
Laureano, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but well, sometimes it's not.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the lineup flips over. Odubel Herrera up next for the A's. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the 0-1. That one to first. Votto steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Matt McClain.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Herrera makes the play, and there's one down. In now for the Reds, Curtis Granderson. He hit into a double play his first time up. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And here it comes. Right side. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 8-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now here is Joe Morgan. Grounded out his first time. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Joey Votto. That one's in there. Strike one. Morgan over at second, one down. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
McGuire tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that'll do it. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go, bottom four. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley Jr.
And he deals. Jackie Bradley Jr., there's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a streaky hitter. When he gets hot, team can jump on his back because he will carry him for a while.
Next pitch is popped up. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25.
Mark McGuire up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the power speed combo. Justin Upton, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Swings through that one. 0-1. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's, and it remains an 8-1 game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Ball one there.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Righty delivers. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. His second of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now Spencer Steen. First time up was a pop out. Fouled off. He was late. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. So he leaves the yard to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now it's the right fielder, T.J. Friedel, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, Barry Larkin. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second, and a run scores on the double play.
Now back, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Rob Dibble.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Cano now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Cano stands at second with no outs. Ground ball up the middle. Larkin sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Tony Kemp up next for the A's. Center field. Snags it for the second out. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Oakland, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Now piss your homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence go them broke cause they know him for talking fluent. Got him under the influence, the truest for talking to him. But if on your ego, bumping him out music on it. Y'all ain't ready.
Back here at the ballpark, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Joe Morgan. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And it's 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped back there. And that ball is out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to have been fouled. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's going to be Joey Votto. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Paul Blackburn departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Pitching change here, Raleigh Fingers.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Steen, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Fingers, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The punch out there, that's out number 2.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So up next, T.J. Friedl. On the ground to third. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Reds get one back on this solo dinger. It's now 8-5. Back after this on the show.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions. I went many miles with the testing because I'm destined to get blessings for the
Bottom of the inning, and now here's the A's catcher, Manny Pena.
Manny Pena.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Pena measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a slow roller. Morgan in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the A's are gone in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin.
The shortstop.
Fingers
Barry
back to work.
Larkin.
That one out to right. Laureano makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. In there for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley appears to be getting loose. May getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-1. A little bit low. Joe Morgan up next for the Reds. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. Simmons sends it across the first. That's out number 3. Reds leave one. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ian Gibaut on to pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. The pitch. That one hammered center field. He blasts one out to center. His second home run of the game. It's 9-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run. Over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So digging in, Justin Upton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to third. Throw over to Votto, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next, the third baseman, Robinson.
Digging in for Oakland, Robinson Cano. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrelton Simmons now at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 10-5. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Joel Kuhnel.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tony Kemp up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Domingo Acevedo.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season. It's 10-6. As we get a look at the numbers, StatCast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. This is one of the longest home runs we have ever seen.
Yeah, that ended up just shy of 500 feet, which is just, it's absolutely crazy that you can have that kind of pop. And I got a feeling we're going to see this replay for a long, long time.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Now back left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hard hit left side. 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 10-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Bottom of the 8th, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 11-6.
Slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Next up for the A's, Manny Pena. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Odubel Herrera. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To second, and he threw it away.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Fraley takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Digging in for Oakland, Mark McGuire. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball one. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel moving under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
The batter, number 10.
So first and second with two outs. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. Way back. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-6.
Just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
A new arm into the game, the righty, T.J. Antone.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Another homer. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 15-6. Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
So up next, Andrelton Simmons. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. That is the inning. But they tack on 5 runs through 8 full. The A's lead this one 15-6. Welcome back. And the batter now, T.J. Friedel. The pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
David Bell bringing on a pinch hitter, Eli De La Cruz. Looking to start something with one gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Acevedo, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is popped up. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That to right. And that one is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
A new pitcher in the game, Dennis Eckersley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And that'll do it. The A's take the series opener here at home.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
15-7 at the end of this one. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so